Witam wszystkich z tej strony SG i witam was w grze Horizon Zero Dawn. Ale głośno. Dobrze, no minęło naprawdę sporo czasu, odkąd w tą grę grałem. Samotne światło. Bo jak rozumiem, jeszcze nie doszliśmy do Południka, do Meridianu. Okej. Mamy potykacz. Dobra. Prawie stratował tych strażników, panie kolego.
The Ocelon love to mine the ruins of the old ones. They even live on top of the scrap.
A, zapomniałem, że ten powiedzmy wierzchowiec sam idzie. My tylko wyznaczymy mu kierunek myszą. A możemy sobie dorobić, żeby było full. Reszta jest. Jesteśmy przygotowani na wszystko. Dobra. Dobra, wygląda to, że wszystko się dobrze nagrywa. Musiałem oczywiście sprawdzić, czy nie ma lagów ani jakichś innych takich rzeczy. Jakie przykładowo doświadczam, jak nagrywam Marvel Avengers. Niestety. Zajrzymy do tego samotnego światła. Oczywiście. Jest to osada po drodze. Więc być może jakiś quest się trafi. Poczekasz. Jest kupiec, to widać od razu.
I have proven my worth with 100 hunts. My song will echo for 100 more.
Could have sworn that your stall was down here. Huh. Oh well. Been all over the city, and I can't find what I'm looking for.
There's a breath of air from the bellows.
Nikt? Nikt nic. Karczmasz też nie.
Peasants and travelers, feral machines, scared of their own shadows.
A woman is rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge. Well then, it's a new day.
Hope everything's in order.
I suppose it's time to go back to work. But I think I'll take another minute.
If you wander in the outlands south of here, pray to the sun you never run into the thunderjaw called Redneck.
Dobra, nie było to nic ciekawego.
Machines. It's incredible.
Nie było tutaj nic ciekawego, niestety. No patrząc tak troszeczkę z perspektywy czasu, to brakuje tej grze chociażby takiej, wiecie, kurde, taka gra jak Gothic to miała, nie? Że wchodzisz do czyjegoś domu, ktoś się tam denerwuje, że łazisz mu tego, ale na przykład wchodzisz gdzieś tam do knajpy, do karczmy, kładziesz się spać, bo przesypiasz się do następnego dnia. No pokażcie mi teraz taką grę, w której ktoś by się po prostu wkurzał, że mu barbaraszujesz po domu, nie? Nie wiem, Wiedźmin wchodzi do jakiegoś domu, Welen, opierdziela go ze wszystkiego, wieśniacy nie protestują. No wiadomo, to jest Wiedźmin, tak? Jemu się nie podskakuje, no ale... Come on! Thunderjaw. Nie wiem, czy widzieliście, ja już zobaczyłem to Horizon Call of the Mountain, znaczy zobaczyłem, no nie, w sensie nie ograłem, bo nie mam PlayStation VR, nie mam żadnego VR-a, tak by the way, więc nie ograłem, po prostu obejrzałem to, jak wygląda ten Call of the Mountain. No spoko, tam w pewnym momencie też Aloy się na chwilę pojawia, więc na oko ma to jakiś sens. Jakby jest osadzone pomiędzy Zero Dawn a pomiędzy Forbidden West. Właściwie zaraz przed chyba tym wyruszeniem na Forbidden West, tak? Na ambasadę i tak dalej. Aczkolwiek nie jesteśmy tam... Wcielamy się
Watch after the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
w tego... tarcza cienia, który uprowadził księcia Itamena.
Oseram are hardly better than Nora. They live among piles of scrap.
O, przejdę. Suń się, kolego. No i tam walczymy, no wiadomo, ze złomiarzami, walczymy z gromoszczenkiem, z burzoptakami, z jastrzobłyskami. No i chyba ostatnia walka też jest z ognistym pazurem, także wow. Te bydlaki są trudne tutaj normalnie w grze, a co dopiero w grze VR. Gdzie tam strzelamy... Wierzchowiec nie może wejść do tej lokacji, dobra. Gdzie tam strzelamy, no jakby z rąk naszych własnych, tak? No bo na jednej ręce mamy jeden kontroler, w drugiej ręce mamy drugi kontroler i tak jakby naciągamy tą strzałę i tam puszczamy jakby ręcznie, nie? Nie ma tak jak teraz tutaj, że o, prawym sobie przytrzymam, z lewym strzelam, pyk, fajnie. No nie, to tak nie działa.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all, Karja.
Co to za jakieś dziwne echo mi się robi? No, urządzenie wyjściowe, słuchawki. Headphones, no. Okej. Jakiś pogłos, gdzie ja mogę to wyłączyć? Halo.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
We all know our army could destroy them. These damn Oseram.
How long do we have to wait here?
I'm keeping my eyes open. We've lived under the same sun all this time. Imagine.
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
If this keeps up, I'll be broke in a month.
It's always the merchants who suffer.
Outlander.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry.
Słyszałem,
she was
a nie
special to
wiem.
you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Owen.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Owen. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Owen is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olen's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Co ty tak dziwnie chodzisz?
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Yeah.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Check out these wares!
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
I've got all the best goods here. You'll like what I have to say. Like
hide in his palace. Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Coś tu mamy? O nie.
Serve, and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Jestem zdrajcą, ale nie mam wyboru. Może jak przeanalizuję początek, gdy mnie zmusili, dojrzę coś, co mi umknęło. Nie. Dla mnie nie ma już odwrotu. W czym pomoże mi spisywanie myśli? Dałaś mi to, gdy uczyłaś mnie pisać. Minęło tyle lat, a wciąż tobą pachnie. Lawendą i popiołem z pieca. Tylko tyle mi po tobie zostało. Pisz do mnie, rzekłaś, gdy mi to dałaś. Miałem się dzielić myślami, wyrywać kawałki, wysyłać strony. By pokazać, że o tobie myślę, ale ja nigdy tego nie zrobiłem. Ręce zbyt toporne, by dotykać pergaminu. Żałuję, że cię nie posłuchałem. Żałuję, że nie mogę tego zrobić teraz. Ten sam sen, twoje włosy w blasku pieca, ciężar naszego syna na mych barkach. Bolni. Odwracasz się ku mnie i szepczesz, że to tylko sen. Ja odpowiadam, tak, wiem, i wtedy budzę się sam. Nawet na jawie moje życie jest snem kłamstwem. Moja zdrada nie kupi twej wolności. Tylko odwleka nieuniknione, ale każda sekunda twojego życia, jego życia, jeśli ceną ma być zdrada, zapłacę ją. Każdego tygodnia urządzenie wzywa mnie potajemnie na nowe wykopalisko. Pracujemy jak niewolnicy, jak gdybyśmy mieli przekopać cały świat, a nasz czas się skończył. Drążymy, by odszukać truchła pradawnych demonów. Chcą broni? Z pewnością. Jaką potworność pomagam sprowadzić na tę krainę? Piję z Erendem i Ersą, ale nawet najsłodszy trunek nie zmyje gorzkiego posmaku zdrady. Każdego dnia moje milczenie ich zdradza. Parszywcy obserwują mnie przez urządzenie. Ciągle spodziewam się, że Ersa przebija mi gardło, ale na ogień i ślinę na razie mnie nie podejrzewa. Jestem lepszym kłamcą niż podejrzewałem. Ostatnie 3 noce niemal bezsenne. Ciągle myślę o tej dziewczynie Nora. Dlaczego mam ją zabić? Pewnie z powodu tego urządzenia. Nawet jeśli to jakie ona może stanowić zagrożenie. Słyszeliśmy z wioski dalekie eksplozje i wrzaski. Myślałem, że dzikusy mogą nas za to winić, zwrócić się przeciwko nam. Niemal o tym marzyłem, ale tamtejsze matrony zarządziły, żebyśmy odeszli. Pod eskortą wojowników uciekliśmy nad granicę i przekroczyliśmy ją przy wieży dnia. Teraz wzywają mnie do wykopaliska w kamieńcu. Obiecują, że znów ujrzę ciebie i naszego syna. Tak pragnę was zobaczyć.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you, through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Redridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Redridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
No, rusz się.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised the new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge, exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
To nie jest odpowiedzialne i dorosłe zachowanie.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Check out these wares.
You there! Can you help me?
Check out
Can you
these
spare a
wares.
moment? Someone robbed my house. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Fine goods for a fair price. Would you look?
No dobra, ale...
Not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
Won't cost you a shot.
Good to see you.
Nie widzę żadnych śladów.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Check out these wares.
I hear King Avad is afraid he might hurt his brother if he attacks
Fine
Sunfall.
goods for a
He
fair
won't have a
price.
problem killing his father.
To jest trochę krwi.
Would you like to buy something today? These aren't Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Take a look at these
Tam
wares.
jest więcej krwi. Tu krwi już nie ma. Jest. Tu jest krew.
Won't find better wares.
Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
People here won't stand for tyranny. Meridian has proven
Won't cost you a shard, just a...
Krew.
Bright day for getting things done.
Krew. Więcej krwi.
At the center of every storm, you'll find
Jeszcze więcej.
trouble.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Nie to. Cele, misje, poboczne. Zbadaj miejsce przestępstwa. Dobra. Się cofnąć. Może widziałem, gdzie mniej więcej jest ten ślad krwi, no ale muszę wrócić tam jeszcze raz.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
A, to
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters. Drops of blood leading away.
Teraz dopiero
More
mogę.
blood. I'm still on the trail.
Teraz dopiero mogę go śledzić.
Still more
Won't
blood.
find better wares.
The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Oh, then alright. Ugh, I never got lost like this in mainstream.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Take a look at these. Cut up anyone who got in your path.
Isn't he also on construction?
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by.
Many have died, and so will many more.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword.
May this ceasefire be
But where?
short-lived and the peace
Maybe he had
be
help.
everlasting.
That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
These aren't goods. They're necessities. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on. That must be the spire. It's huge.
No. Ogólnie gra chodzi dość dobrze, ale czasami właśnie zdarzają się takie dziwne przycianki, przecinki. No ta gra naprawdę nie ma szczęścia, jeżeli chodzi o PC-ty. Jak wyszła... Nie mówię, że się nie dało grać, bo ja akurat miałem szczęście. No ale...
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Wciąż nie jest to idealne. Poza tym, no ja jeszcze w tej chwili nagrywam, więc dodatkowe obciążenie dla komputera. Pewnie gdybym wyłączył nagrywanie, to wszystko by działało lepiej. Ale wtedy po co miałbym w ogóle serię robić? Jeśli nie nagrywam, tak?
This ground is the bone and sinew of the sun.
Sometimes the body needs to rest. Just wish I could do it more often.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Okej. Ciekawy się kwestik robi. $1500 metrów, to sobie podbiegnę. Znaczy podbiegnę. O! Podgalopujesz sobie trochę. Ej, strasznie przycina, czekajcie. Coś tutaj jest nie tak. Nie autowykrywanie. O, stos. Obraz.
Now they're hunting me.
Pytanie, jaka jest teraz misja zaznaczona? Cały czas mam nadzieję. Tak, wiecie się wtedy dowiedzieć stało na samo. Dawaj, dawaj, dawaj!
Charger's ready to run! Done! Get back in there and fight!
Patataj, patataj.
Shadow take you.
Żegnam. Dobra.
It's Erend. Then he's in trouble.
Poradzi sobie. Dobra, idziemy. Idziemy dalej. Idziemy kończyć to zadanie. A kiedy indziej zrobimy dalej tą misję główną.
A fork. This must be when Hassan was supposed to check in. Looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
Później. Robię zadanie poboczne.
I'm not far from Red Ridge Pass. Maybe I should meet up with Erend.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
The Shadow Carja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
Huh? Okay. No i teraz tak. Precyzyjna strzała. Celna inaczej. Pięknie. Pięknie. Tam się ktoś zaniepokoił.
They're still looking.
I'm done. Am I done?
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Let's get this over with.
Bye bye.
Got me!
Only a little blood.
No dobra, skoro już wyszliście.
Get it together, you son of!
Skoro już wyszliście na otwarte pole.
No more. Doesn't kill me.
Możliwe, ale to już tak. To już się zabije. Idziemy dalej. Nice. Jak oni tam wchodzili, skoro nie ma drabinki? Szkło pustyni. A, tu była. Ślepy jestem. pewno nie koniec, jeszcze jest tutaj sporo. Jak się nimi zajmiemy? Lepiej gdzieś wysokiego punktu, high vantage point. Jest ścieżka. Jakaś. To możemy obejść cwaniaczków.
They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Hey, look up!
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit. Might take 7.
All right. I'm taking wagers.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Bye-bye. Nah, I don't need that. Thank you.
Forget about traveling light. Kindeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Masz własną linkę?
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No, it's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravan. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Dobra, to już możemy zrobić szybką podróżą, myślę. Tak. Kurczę, no ja nie pamiętam takich dziwnych czkawek. Kiedy grałem w tą grę za pierwszym razem. Może coś się popatrzył, jak mi zmieniło i teraz gra chodzi gorzej, nie wiem. Oby to nie była case God of War'a, który, jak dobrze pamiętacie, musieliśmy zakończyć na 13 odcinku, bo nie dało się po prostu przejść dalej. Gra się crashowała, wywalała. Cudowała, jednym słowem. No nie jest dobrze. Ogólnie dość ciężko się te gry, porty Sony nagrywa. No tak normalnie grają się spoko, ale jak jeszcze włączysz nagrywanie, no to już jest problem. To jest już problem. No już niedługo, bo 23 chyba? Czy 24 będzie Resident Evil 4 remake. Na pewno na tą grę czekam, aczkolwiek po pierwsze cena, po drugie brak polskiej wersji językowej, czyli będę czekał dopiero aż ludzie od Gramy po polsku stworzą spolszczenie tej gry. Dopiero wtedy mogę sobie pomyśleć o zakupie.
A man named Nassan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
Dobrze. Teraz tutaj jeszcze jest jakieś zadanie poboczne, więc się tam dajmy. Więcej jest. Tutaj jest tam. No dobra, po kolei. Po kolei. Po kolei.
I had to take over my brother's ship today. There's a...
Who is that?
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy. Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep 'em, use 'em, sing to 'em. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl, Nora, girl, huntress. We live in a world of opportunities, risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right, I'm more of a gambler.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women, snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Coś mi się wydaje, że to nie jest taka łatwa misja, jak tutaj się wydaje. Po pierwsze trzeba iść na ziemię Banuków, a to już niemal ziemię dodatku Frozen Wilds, tak? Tak. Teraz będzie ten drugi dodatek do Forbidden West. Jak się nazywa? Już nie pamiętam nawet. Ale przypomnę sobie. Świetnie.
Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge?
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. A shrine was built there to ward off the machines, yet its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Ej, mam problem cały czas z tym.
If you wander in the outlands south of here, pray to the sun you never run into the Thunderjaw, called Red Maw.
Cały czas mam problem z tymi napisami. Z jednej strony czasami są dobrze przetłumaczone, a czasami są kompletnie nietrafione. Wszystko się tak strasznie rozmywa. Pewnie tekstury, tak po to. Może dlatego, że mam AMD FX-a jednocześnie włączonego. Ale pewnie gdybym wyłączył tego FX-a, to by jeszcze bardziej zacinało. I tak źle, i tak niedobrze. Dobra, myślę, że to wystarczy jak na ten odcinek. Troszeczkę sobie dzisiaj powalczyliśmy, troszeczkę sobie dzisiaj... no, doszliśmy do Południka. W następnym odcinku pójdziemy do Erenda i pomożemy mu z tą siostrą. Później do tego Olina też pójdziemy. No, myślę, że tak będzie fajnie. Jeżeli się podobało, to nie zapomnijcie zostawić łapki w górę, subskrybować mojego kanału i uderzyć w dzwoneczek. Ja byłem SG, wy byliście wy, a to był Horizon Zero Dawn na nowej grze plus. Trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku. Pa, pa!